So last week, week 2 of year 3, with all of the Apple soap challenges, was super fun. Loved it. So emotional. There was just so much going on with all of that, and it was amazing. But this week, we're not doing another Project Soapway challenge. We're going back to, the stuff that I'm doing in between the challenges, really. And what we are doing today is amazing and excellent and perfect and awesome and everything about it needs to be done today on Pokemon Day. And I will talk to you more about all of that in just a minute. But before I do, hello, I am Mrs. Soap and Clay. Let's make stuff. How's it going, Sudzers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for week 3 of year 3 of 365, 52 days, yep, all that. And today is Pokemon Day, and I have been awake, since I always am, super early in the morning, but today I have had an Australian friend and his 24-hour stream on the entire time in my ear. That's why my hair looks the way that it does, so you can't see my earpiece, because I'm still listening to him right now play Pokemon, because the Australians got it like a full ass day almost before we do in the United States. Like, I don't get it until tonight. And so I've been living vicariously through him. But also, while I've been doing this and, checking out Professor's stream and all the jazz, I have been making Pokébombs. And so I figured, since it's Pokemon Day, today's the perfect day to release the new and improved Pokébombs with a facelift, because 3D molds are fun, as well as the cool painting and all of the jazz, for you guys to see. And, the website and everything as well. But let's go to the video and we can watch the new, improved, brand new, because a couple of them are brand new to the line, Pokébombs. Okay, the time is 5:57 in the AM on Pokemon release day, Scarlet, Violet, and I am currently, while I am, doing this voiceover and showing you my epic Pokébombs, because they are freaking epic, which we will talk about, also in a stream of one of my Australian friends that is playing the game and is doing a 24-hour stream in celebration of Scarlet and Violet coming out, which is very cool. So if you are at all interested in Pokemon and Australian accents and gameplay and Twitch, you can go follow Professor_XD on the Twitch thing, because he will still be live actually by the time this video gets dropped today on Pokemon Day. And the reason I am watching his stream and am excited for all of this is because he has it and I don't have it yet. It's not dropping for me until later in the day. So I'm all about those spoilers, baby. And yeah, so it's Pokemon Day, and so we're making Pokébombs. It's very exciting. I love these new molds, I think. While we will be, for the rest of this week, playing with the airbrush systems and watching me really super duper fail at them, we're going to spend today doing the thing that I tend to prefer, actually. I don't really know that after all of the airbrushing that I've been doing, which has been a lot, just trying to figure out this whole process and have something that's dialed in, with something that's really new to me, airbrushing. I don't know that I like it any more than just painting a bomb. I love the process of painting a bath bomb. It's very cathartic. The solution is very, viscous and full of all of the awesomeness that actually help bath bombs, as opposed to, the airbrushing, which is just a whole lot of rubbing alcohol, which can lead to disastrous consequences if you're not careful. And I just like this. It's a very cathartic experience, getting to paint the bombs and do the things. And so the ratio that I usually use for the painting of bath bombs is, 1 part rubbing alcohol, 1 part glycerin, and then just a little bit of mica, which is another thing that I love because, as you know, I'm very mica stingy, just in general across the board, always have been. And so I like that this slurry produces a very beautiful color without having to use a whole bunch of mica. Now, for these actual bath bombs, I used to make just the regular round bath bombs for the Pokébombs, and I would color one batch, like the top half, the color that the bomb is supposed to be, the Pokebomb is supposed to be on top, and the other color, you get it, like the actual bath bomb powder. And then I, would paint on just the decorations here. But I got this 3D mold from Parton Prints and thought, since we have a new Pokemon, game coming out, it's time for the Pokébombs to get a facelift. And that's cool. And like about time, really, because I've been making the Pokébombs for like a decade and they've been always the same thing. But this with the cool 3D thing for the actual ring around it and then the lock in the middle, it's very cool. And also it's not perfectly round. You see that? Like it's not a complete sphere. It's sort of, it's like a Pokebomb. It's perfect. I love these so hard. And so I thought it would actually be more fun to have them all white and then paint them the colors that they need to be, as well as put in, obviously the Pokemon go inside of all of them. So there's a Pokemon inside each of the Pokébombs. And also some hidden color, whatever going on inside that starts to fizz out. But because I use poly in the recipe for this, the micas that are on the top from this painting activity will also be dispersed beautifully within the water and create another cool color effect. And I know that because I've tested all these and videoed them, and they're super cute. And it's such a beautiful, fun experience watching these Pokébombs all fizz out. And I don't know, I like this. This has actually been a lot of fun. Love these molds, by the way. Aren't they the coolest? Yeah, this is a really, really beautiful Pokebomb. Yeah, but for sure, that's a good question. Your favorite Pokemon? Who's your favorite Pokemon? And if you say Eevee, you're cheating. I'm just saying. But to my answer of favorite Pokemon, it changes, actually, and it will probably change again while playing this game. So let's talk about the Pokébombs, because I'm actually including 2 in the lineup now for the 4-pack gift set thing that I do for Pokemon, for the Pokébombs, that I usually don't do. Now, the red one, obviously there, is the original Pokebomb, and it's scented with cherry berry, because it's Pokemon people understand the references. And then the blue bomb in the back that has the red stripes on it, that's the Great Bomb. And that one is Oranberry, which is actually blueberry. But I always have those in the lineup. But I decided to put 2 new ones in the lineup, mostly because I wanted to play with some darker colors. And so for the, the white and gold one there with the blue coolness on the top, that is a wing bomb, which is scented raspberry. And the black that I just painted is going to be the ultra bomb, which is scented with dazzling honey. Again, all references that you know if you are a Pokemon fan. But I really wanted to refresh all of these Pokébombs because just the graphics on Arceus for the Pokébombs were just so pretty. I loved the new artistry that came along with them. and really wanted to lean into them and pick some bombs or some Pokeballs that I really liked a lot with all of that. And so we did the thing. Now, for deciding how, because you obviously want to, when you're going to be painting, bath bombs, you want to come up with a nice system that makes sense with the painting. And so realistically, what I ended up doing here was I started with the lightest color with the gold, and then I added some color to, turn the gold red or blue, either one. And then I added more color to turn the other one, to turn it the other way, red or blue. And then I added more color to turn it black. And then after all of that, I'm going to add some white to it, and it's going to turn silver. So same little cup that I'm working with there, just continue to change the colors by adding different colors of mica. Does it make it really hard for the labeling? Not really, because every single one of these bath bombs, as you can see, most of them have all of the colors represented on them. So I'm going to have to list all of the mica components in all of them regardless. So I'm not super concerned about, oh, well, this one has titanium dioxide and that one does not. Realistically, every single one of these bombs contain all of the micas because I use all of these different colors to, paint them all on. So it works out. And, I'm here for that. And yep, that's what it all looks like at the end of all of it. Again, I just added some white to the black that had also, some gold and some red and, well, some purple actually in order to create the blue. It's a big old thing. Anyway, then you add some white to it and look at that gorgeous silver. Oh my God, look at that. It's so shiny and beautiful. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I super love Mad Micas and the way that they do their product listings, because right on all of the labels, it has exactly what is inside of all of the micas. And so I just go through my board, because I have all of the Mad Micas. I just go through my board and look at it and select the colors based on the ingredients that they share in common. So realistically, my bath bomb labels for all of these say mica, titanium dioxide, iron oxide, and tin oxide, because that's what they all share. And so it's smart. You can just match them up just based on that. And that's very cool for me for labeling purposes. I don't know. I find it cool. And those are like, well, they're almost done, but that's basically the new versions, you guys, like the new Pokébombs. And for the mold itself, I love the mold. It was very easy to work with. So the 3D bath bomb mold from Part & Prince for this guy, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. And I had to mix up right there, by the way, more gold in order to paint this guy. But that's okay, because it was time to mix up more gold to do another round of Pokébombs. Because as you can see, everything else on the counter there, there's a lot of it about, really. But yeah, they're really pretty. I like it. I spent like a decade doing, Pokébombs that were just completely round and then just painting the band and everything on them. While I'm still painting the band and everything on these, the 3D nature of all of it really adds an extra something to it. So I'm totally here for it. These bombs are freaking amazing, and it's Pokemon Day. It's Scarlet, Violet, all the things. I'm super excited. That's the new Pokébombs. And there they are, the new and improved Pokébombs, and they are so cute. I love this new mold. I don't know if it's ultimately going to mean less time than the Pokébombs usually take us, because it's kind of a process, right? When you're making the bath bomb and then you're painting the bomb, whether you're using a 3D mold or not. But I really do love the detail and the dimension that is added to the bombs doing it this way. It's also very cool because the shape of the actual Pokebomb, because of the mold, is different. It's sort of flatter than a normal proper spherical, bath bomb. And I think that really lends to it. It's a beautiful bath bomb mold. This is from Part & Prince. So if you are in the market for a Pokebomb mold, you should totally go pick one up for sure. And as far as the painting and everything, as I said in the video, I find that super cathartic. So I like it anyway. The 2 new bombs that we put into the line for this, so cute. Love it so much. I'm just here for all of it. And I'm also here with you right now just to kind of help me do something else instead of pace, really. Just waiting for my turn to play the new Pokemon game. Because it's pretty exciting. Like, Arceus was a great game, but I don't think it's technically considered like a main Pokemon title. And so if that's the case, it's been like 3 years since we've had one of those guys. And so I am very excited to play Scarlet and Violet. And I guess you can guess in the comments which version I got, if you know what I'm talking about with any of this Pokemon stuff. And if you don't, that's totally cool too. Just know that that's what I will be doing for, you know, the foreseeable future. A lot of Pokemon. And luckily for me, I have a lot of stuff to get done today while I wait for the new Pokemon game. So I'm going to go do that. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you for all of the love and support you showed all of the Sudzers that won Project Soapway Challenge 1. You guys are amazing. Like, they are amazing humans, obviously. They created incredible soap, definitely. But the response from you guys was also very, very epic. So be proud of you for being an awesome human as well. We will be on a new Project Soapway Challenge next week. This week is going to be very much bath bomb heavy because I want to, really. And it's my channel and I get to do that. So I am out of here for today. Gonna go finish up a very long list of stuff that I have to get done before I can play the game anyway. Thank you for joining me. Check out soapandclay.com if you're interested in the Pokebombs. They are there. They're always limited runs, so get them before they, go out of stock, because that happens pretty fast. But I am, again, out of here, so I will see you guys all again tomorrow for another round of soapy fun. Bye.